everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Destiny, and we are here for part 4, y'all. Part 4 of when my boyfriend got another girl pregnant. Today, as you can see, I have 2 amazing people here with me. But before we get into that, I need you to stop what you're doing and subscribe to my channel. And if you like the content that you are seeing so far, make sure you put a thumbs up on this video, please. Alright, and if you have not watched part 1, 2, or 3, you will be lost. Part 1, we discussed me and ex's relationship. Part 2, we discussed me walking in and coming home to someone beating my house. And part 3, we discussed the confession when he told me that he got another girl pregnant. Today, we'll be discussing some of the aftermath of what happened after we broke up, months down the line, maybe even a little close to a year down the line, after I'm thinking that things are getting better, but we will get into that. So first, I want to introduce these 2 ladies. So to the left of me, I have my sister cousin Kiki,
hey,
who I've known all my life. She's my cousin, my blood, you know. She's always been there for me. Older cousin, Rada, for sure. And then I also have my sister, best friend to the right, Janaea, who also has always been there for me. They're people that I console during this rough time. Now, there are certain things that Janaea may know. There are certain things that Kiki may know that maybe you forget when you tell certain people stuff. So some of this they may be learning with you guys. So I also want to get their perspective of what they've learned thus far and to give you guys an idea of who they are to me. So we're going to start out with you, Kiki. What's your perspective so far, part 1, 2, and 3?
Okay, so my biggest thing was that I didn't remember or I didn't know that you had somebody in the house. Like, you found somebody in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that because that's bizarre. Like, I feel like I would remember something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just rough.
And what was your response when you just like, dang?
I was like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like, most people would have probably been like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm watching it like, I don't know who this lady is. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, wow. But, you know, when she seen that, glare on the glasses, and she did what she needed to do, she understood the assignment, she completed it, I was like, okay, that's what's up. That is bizarre.
Honestly, like, when I watched part 1, 2, and 3, it's like I relive everything because I was there. But one thing that stuck out to me, actually broke my heart, is when Destiny got the promotion about the GM. That's a big thing. And she come home with X telling this stuff, and she's broke it down. The whole thing just went down. It's like, broke my heart to the point that I know you live there. I'm gonna pull up again. Like, it was late, even though it was years ago, but
You rehashing it.
yeah. And then X was like a brother to me. Like I said, I was third wheeling. Like, I never felt like that way. He comes from me. It was just nothing like that. Now, when all this happened, it's like that got to go. Like,
yeah, it definitely was a time where it was like I wasn't talking to a lot of people. And if I did, it was like bits and pieces. Like, they really didn't get it in depth like you guys are getting. And yeah.
And it's hard to talk to people when you're going through something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard.
Yeah, because you never know how other people are going to respond. And family is different. You may forgive who you're with or whatever, but family...
But your family
they
won't.
They will not forget it. So I think there were times where I was like... I'm going to see if I can handle this and take this by myself, because I know if we get back together, then they're going to be looking at him side-eye, which she never, the side-eye never went away when it came to her. She was just like, something right. Like,
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. But I do think it's interesting to hear you guys' perspective, because it's 2 completely different perspectives. Kiki, she was always like on him, and then where she had a great relationship with him, saw us on a day-to-day. Like, if you didn't see the good of us, then maybe you don't understand why I would have stayed.
Yeah, and keep in mind that I was not around him and just like nasty to him. I was still like friendly with him, but I wasn't gonna be like a best friend to him or like really close to him like that. Like, if we was around each other, hey X, how you doing? Keep it at that. But it was never I'm hanging out with him. No.
Yeah, and you never want to see your family hurting either, and that I think that was a big part of it. So I respect it, and at the end of the day, I appreciate both of them for always being there for me, because anytime I needed to vent, anytime I needed someone to console, and they were always there, regardless of how hard it was to talk about. They always gave me their attention and support or whatever. So thank you, ladies. Yeah. So now, the pull-up. So, quick backstory. I know I love giving quick little backstories, the details. There was a day that I had went out the night before to like a haunted house or something. It was in October. And I woke up the next day, I have contacts, and my eye was very red. So I believed I had pink eye, but I was like, you never know with contacts, So I ended up going to the doctor, discovering that I had pink eye, and I could not go to work. When pink eye's contagious, you can't go to work. I never miss work. X is not used to me missing work. So that day that I had to not go into work, it was a problem. So he's like, so you're not going in? No, I'm not going in, you know. So he was gonna have to stay home. He worked third shift, I worked day shift. So typically when I'm at work, he has a lot of idle time, you know. Idle time is the devil's workshop. Listen, let me tell you. So that day, he stayed home, and hood rat, or what are we calling her, y'all? Is
Rat?
Rat, you know,
Rat.
the girl, just whatever. Rat sounds good.
Rat's fine.
And if she's watching, Rat, you heard me. Anyway. So, like I said, she was very upset. Obviously, I don't know this is going on. They had plans that day to kick it, to get together. She was upset because I did not go to work, to where their plans did not go through. And she messaged Janaea on Facebook. Now, mind you, this is some kind of like secret page, like undercover page. You know how people be doing that now.
Yeah, time of their life.
Yeah, she had too much time.
Yeah.
You know, she ain't had nothing going on for herself. So, you know, she had time. And
No.
I said it, and I'm in it. But anyway, so she hit up Janae, and she hit me up too. But I didn't, you know, when you get a message with someone that's not your friend, you get a message request. So I don't pay attention to those. I ain't got time for those. But anyway, so she messaged Janae and was like, hey, you know, X is cheating on Destiny, and you know, just log into this Instagram and you'll see everything you need to see, because I don't want that to happen to her to go through that.
I don't want her to break that relationship, girl.
Child. So Janelle looks into the messages, and you know, after she's seen what she needed to see, she hits me up. So I log into the Instagram, and everything is there. The whole conversation where he's telling her, look, I can't come. She got pink eye. She got to stay home. Old girl's like, you better come see me, you know. Because, you know, when you got these side pieces, there's different type of side pieces. There's ones that are quiet, and there's ones that if you ain't giving them what they want, that attention, that money, whatever,
You whole lot of this.
they doing a lot of talking. True or not?
Very true.
Yeah, like
Rat knows.
it's just rat, like I said. So me and him got into a very bad argument that night, and he ended up going to work. He works third shift. He still went to work. So that night, you know, I was staying up thinking what I was going to do. And the next day I needed to call my girls. I needed to call them. I needed to console. I needed to figure out, y'all, what y'all think I should do. Because now it's to the point where it's like, look, we done went through all this.
Right.
And you still ain't out here acting right. Because you got to think some time has passed.
Right.
It's like I'm still dealing with this girl, like still after part 1, 2, and 3.
She felt important.
Yes, and
sucks.
he made her feel that way.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
sucks,
saying?
is that he's keeping her around enough
Yes.
to make her feel like she had something over my cousin.
Yeah.
And that's just like
You were down to this.
Yeah.
Like, she was low. This sister's up here. Down her. Okay.
Like,
Lower than low.
what is you doing, boo boo? What is you doing? And I know he's watching. What was you doing? You don't even know.
Yeah,
But-
sex tends to make females feel important. Like when a dude's like giving that to them, it makes them feel like, oh, I got something over her or whatever, just because like he's doing that to
Yeah,
her.
she ain't doing
When
fine
really-
right.
Yeah, and that's
whatever.
really all you getting out of it, because men, they don't think with their heads, they think.
don't.
So, I mean, come on, it's not really much that you get out of the situation besides that.
Period. I mean, you have anything on that? Just
I was ready to fight. It was just too much of a this. Like
Yeah.
your tongue was too much, your mouth, you was texting, whatever. It was too much.
It was a lot. So, okay, so mind you, Janae knows what's going on. Kiki doesn't know what's going on. So we met up and went to Qdoba on 4th Street, y'all. So we went to go get some Qdoba with the baby. Kiki just had a baby. Okay, so
In July,
yes,
October.
yes. So we went to go, eat and talk. And as we're there, she's still messaging Janaea, like, I'm sorry. What was she saying? I didn't mean to break them up.
Is Destiny okay?
Yeah.
Her feelings.
Girl.
I wanna talk to her at this point. Like, what's up? Because we're not doing that.
Like, girl, you was yesterday and go, why you still texting me?
And yeah, you was not concerned. And this is the thing. I try not to be that girl that goes after the woman. You know what I mean? You gotta be mad at your man. Your man is the one supposed to be loyal to you. Your man is the one that's supposed to, that owes you that, not her. So I left her alone. Okay, stay with her. I got my information.
Kick rocks.
Bye, rat. You got your cheese.
Bye.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
need the silver.
Yeah, go back and hide.
Yeah, she feel like she got what she wanted.
But yeah. So and she did. We had our altercation. We broke up, and she's still messaging Janaea. So Kiki's like, look, give me the number.
Yeah.
Give me the number.
Keep in mind, I'm like the least rational person in the group. I don't like to argue. I just want to get straight to it at that point.
And I feel like I am the most rational to where it's like, and I feel like I'm the quote unquote nice one. So them two both get very upset. Like, you're not gonna do her like that. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, we the friends who get more mad than what you are. Like, we get mad at the situation that you don't come to us with nothing unless you want us to get super mad and get it resolved.
Yeah, I swing first.
Yeah.
And ask questions.
First, ask questions.
Oh, what she does.
Literally.
Yes. So, y'all, okay, so we're texting her, messaging her, she's, talking her stuff. And we like, look, we don't do all that talking. It's, type shit. And she texts us, pull up. You know where I live at.
Yeah. Charles was 10-4 rapping. He's snatching the baby up.
Like,
Oh my God. Customers is looking like,
y'all, we done grabbed the baby, put him in the stroller. Like,
that are so fast.
it's time to go. Y'all, I didn't even finish my steak burrito. Like, it was real. So, we done went home, changed, got ready. We go to the girl's house. So, we get to the girl's house.
The whole time she's still texting. The whole time.
Still texting us. And I initially stayed in the car. I didn't want her to see me, you know what I'm saying? So they can knock, here I come. And I had to stay in the car with the baby because we had the baby with us. Y'all, we pulling up with a baby. We young, okay? We young.
Yeah.
Okay?
We was off that.
Yes. Listen, we ain't had time to drop them out.
We was off that.
We still,
We be on it.
Yeah, if need be.
If need be, if you watching Red. Okay? All right. Just saying.
We got the baby right now.
Literally, right now. So, Kiki gets to the door. What you do when you get to the door?
So, we get up to the door. There's a big wreath on the door. I took the wreath, snatched, and it flew. And I'm beating on the door. And
this is me.
Nobody's answering.
Now, I instantly see the wreath fly from the car. I can see them. I get out the car like, oh my gosh. And as I'm walking up, someone, you in the hood.
But now you're knocking on the wrong door at first.
Yes.
You scared the neighbor. She didn't want to open the door.
Yes. So when I'm walking up, the neighbor's coming out with them, raise the window. Hey, Destiny. You know me? Hey, you don't remember me? I used to work for you. Oh, shoot, dang. She in there, though. Like, I'm concerned. Like, oh, shoot, she know who I am. She in there, though, y'all. She snitched too quick.
Yeah, she knew it.
She didn't waste no time. She in there, though. Like, she must have not liked her either, for real.
Right,
Because she knew what we was there for. She knew. So
it must not have been the first time.
It couldn't have been.
Imagine she never ever opened the
door.
Never
opened the door.
Okay, so after that, we left. It's time to get the babies off the bus. Kiki's a mama. A good mama at that. Shout out to
Great,
she's an amazing mama. She would at any moment. So we had to go get the baby off the bus. And then, mind you, I'm calling X all throughout this process, texting. Ain't heard from this man, y'all. Not one word, okay? I'm upset. I'm trying to still figure everything out. And still haven't heard from him. So we end up going back to my house.
We took the kids to my mom's house.
Yes, we got.
Says she's still talking.
Y'all ready, the kids? Yes, we're still texting her. Okay, y'all. So we ended up leaving for the first time. Remember that. Went back to my house. And we hyped still. Like, y'all, we done pulled the reef, got caught, laughing, and you know what I'm saying? Just being girls. And she's still hitting us up.
Like, yeah, but imagine, I'm not responding to you, so why are you...
You didn't even come outside. Like,
you had nothing to say. I even took a picture saying I'm outside. Like,
yeah, what are we still talking for?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. What made us decide, y'all, we going back. I don't know what it is.
I forgot what it was.
What was she saying?
She was real like, what's the word I'm looking for? Where she just wanted us to come back.
She was very adamant.
She was begging us.
Yes.
But she was begging us to come back.
Yeah. Like,
so we was like, okay, well, we're coming back over. Like
yeah,
pull it
if
back
y'all
up.
come back, I'm definitely coming outside. Like type stuff.
And
Yeah.
we are outside, honey. Like, open your door.
Yeah, so we pull back up, and this time we all at the door. We ain't got no kids. You know?
We don't jump and stuff, but just hug against that.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be no jumping nothing. I don't gotta jump nothing. If you watched part 2, you know we don't need to jump nobody. Okay?
Facts.
Remember that.
We're here for support.
Yeah, and rats running packs. You know what I'm saying? To where I don't know who she got at her house. So at the end of the day, they was coming regardless, but they wasn't fighting unless needed. Let me make that real clear. And she know that. Rat, you know that. Okay, here we go. Because I know you watching. But anyway, so of course she didn't come to the door, so I went to the back door. You know. Still no answer.
Lights on inside.
Yeah.
Lights was on,
Yeah.
which they weren't on the first time we were there. So that's how we knew that somebody was in there. Or that they, you know what I'm saying, stopped by, came in, or did whatever because the lights was on.
Yeah, you did something. You did something. So
at some point.
And she didn't answer, so I'm hot. I'm mad, like, you know, because I'm over it. We must keep coming back over here to this housing authority. So I, kicked the trash can over. Now, mind you, remember, I'm the rational one here, okay? Here come my fellow irrational sisters. And as I kick the trash can, Kiki, what you do, sister cousin?
Dump the rest of the trash out.
All her dinner for the week.
All of
It's
the
all
lasagna,
over.
spaghetti, paper plates,
Yes,
everything.
all over the back porch. Okay?
She had black and mild guts and everything.
Yeah.
Let us say I
Real
left a
good
little
red light.
specialty for her.
Yeah, like there are certain things y'all we did that we can't even speak on.
Yeah.
If you know me, hit me up, I'll tell you. But listen, there are things we can't even speak of that we did that day. And she still never answered the door.
Yeah, terrified. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
At the end of the day, she was terrified.
Terrified, y'all.
After that, she went silent. She actually got over and I gotta get you. Hey, I'll block you now because you're
yeah.
trying to entertain us, but you haven't opened the door. So
Yeah,
like,
and this is the thing. I'm very plugged in this McDonald's world. She worked at McDonald's as well,
down street.
and she did not go to work for
Like 2 weeks.
2
straight.
weeks. At
If
least
she walked
2
to
weeks.
work, she haven't walked to work.
And she ain't had no
car.
car.
Yeah.
But she was
Or she
scared.
don't.
She was
I
scared.
got to
Yes, girl. She was scared we was gonna run up on her walking
forgot
to
about
work.
her.
Yes, and after that day, I was over it. Like, you know, don't hit my phone because this is the thing. I was gonna leave you alone anyway. You're hitting me up. You're hitting my friends up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so get your life together. So
Oh, let me add on. 6 months later, a random number texts me how about if your sister pull up with my sister and her kid were laying head, that it's you and me. Girl, you are 6 months late.
yeah, she was.
Yeah,
it
where was the energy at when
Like,
we fought
you're
that?
bored.
Where was
You're
that
bored.
energy?
Yeah.
And let's be clear, boo. You knew where I lived at because you was in my house.
Right.
So at any moment you could have pulled up.
But she never did because you couldn't have a car. She probably walked up like, girl, bye.
You knew better. You knew better. And if
Still
you
know better.
And if you knew better, you do better. Because, you know, at the end of the day, he still never got with you. He still was never with you. Let's just remember
Just
that.
a shot.
Yes.
You was a shot.
Girl, you was a shot, girl. You try to get that cheese.
That's the stuff.
She was that rat was trying to get that cheese,
Yeah.
y'all. You ain't even secure the bag.
Rotten, honey. You
She-
didn't even get none.
She didn't secure the bag.
You little rat trap.
So y'all, so we end up leaving, okay? Now mind you, before X was never answering the phone. Finally, all of a sudden, after the second pull up, X answers the phone. And I'm in the car and, you know, I'm still, you know,
Emotional.
I'm emotional and I'm trying to get answers from him. And he's talking in circles.
Forget that. She was talking way too calm, slow, forgiving, understanding, because Destiny always wants to give someone the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah, that's
know
right.
their side, understand why they did it. Me, I don't care. I need to figure out why you doing my cousin like this, and that's just that.
Yeah.
Or we can go there. And that's
Yeah.
all I need to know.
Mhm.
And he's getting frustrated. X is like, well, who's that in the background doing all
Doing
that
all
talking?
that talking.
Because, did you have on speaker?
It was in the car.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Bluetooth in the car. And I'm saying
Uh-huh.
what I got to say because I'm not scared of you, nor do I have any respect for you, so I'm
Right.
going to say what I need to say.
Yeah.
And he's all, well, who's that in the background? I'm just like, you
Yeah.
know who it is. Don't
Yeah.
sit right here and act like you don't.
And I'm not giving you no answers, and you ain't giving me no answers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
Imagine the little rat was in the car the whole time. He
Yeah.
acting all funny.
Well, honestly, I really, looking back, I wonder if he was there either of the times we came, because I don't know why you go ghost whenever we went there. Like, it just, it all is like, what was really
It's all
going
funny,
on?
you know?
Yeah, and all of this is, you know, our perspective, and that is speculation. I don't know where he was, you know. So X, I know you out there watching too. No tea, no shade, but
not forget that while we are in conversation with X, he is almost taking up for her or taking her side the entire time we were talking, which was pissing us off even more.
Yes, it wasn't her.
He was saying, he was like, she was telling him supposedly that it wasn't her, and he's believing it, trying to convince me of that. Like, she told us to pull up to her house. Why would a random person have her Instagram login? Like, maybe it's one of your friends messing with you, and just
he thought I was lying. I'm like, why would I answer my best friend? Come on.
It was team too much. So we end up, Kiki ended up hanging up the phone. Like, you ain't got nothing to say. Click. Bye. So we're on our way back home, so we can once again kind of discuss everything.
Yeah,
and
Destiny, I believe you wanted to go stay with Janaea.
I
was be at the house.
Yeah, I was going to go get my belongings. Yeah. So and I was discussing, you know, moving out and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So we came back to the house, and we're discussing, you know, we walk in, we talking stuff.
Being girls.
You know, I bought that TV. That TV's coming with
me. The laptop door you bought for Christmas.
That's the couch over there is mine. I bought that couch.
That's what they was doing.
And
I had to pee.
Yes.
I had to pee.
Sister cousin had to go pee.
Keep in mind, X's car was nowhere in the parking lot that we could see. Nowhere.
No, not at all. He's not parked outside of the apartment.
At all. You couldn't see him.
Yes.
I had to go pee. While they're talking about who owns what, who can take what, X pops from around the corner. Mm-hmm. I'm on my way to the bathroom. I flung my purse on the couch.
And y'all, look, here come Barry.
Oh, who's this? What you saying? What? You ain't gonna take nothing up out of here.
And y'all, when I tell you, we all...
Yeah. Everybody's like, shook. Like, what the
Because
heck?
he wasn't parked outside. Like, there's only so many parking spots out there. Where did you park? You parked somewhere and walked in the house.
Oh, you did all that in the home.
Just for that wow shock factor. Yeah, like, it was a wow. I ain't gonna lie, you got us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially me.
So, y'all, he's on 10. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. He was on 10, and we're just all like, oh, in awe. And y'all, we're gonna stop it there. Now, once again, there's still more to come, okay? Because there ends up being an altercation in between him and one of these ladies.
One day.
So take a good guess who you think it is. Matter of fact, write down in the comments who you think it is. If you are enjoying this video, please put the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well, guys. But y'all, once again, there is still more to come, okay? Way more to come. Don't think that this is over just because I know that the girl was pregnant and lost the baby, okay? There is still a confrontation between him and one of these ladies. And then there is still another rat to come later. So just know there is so much more to come to this story. So stay with me, you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.